Hey trendsetters, it's your girl Heidi, and I am here today with this gentleman. He's doing so much great work in the community, for the community. His name is Lloyd Cambridge of Progress Playbook. Lloyd, thanks for coming on our show. Thanks for coming on Trendsetters Talk.
Thank you for having me, Eddie. Pleasure to be connected with you and your audience. Pleasure to be here.
You know, I asked you to come on because when we first met, you were talking to me about your organization and the different things that you provide to your community and as far as entrepreneurship training. Can you talk to us a little bit about that and, how you got started and, even Progress Playbook?
Yeah. So quick story. Yes, I was born and raised in Brownsville, Brooklyn. And as a young person, I always wanted to start a business, but felt that I lacked the skills or I always had a lot of fear. But the dream of starting a business never died. It remained. I wanted to leverage business as a way to increase my lifestyle, but also to support my community, help my family, all the things. But again, that dream never was activated as a young person because maybe examples or resources, and yeah, I think ultimately fear. But I eventually, after several decades of my career going to school, went to NYU, worked for Department of Small Business Services, worked for Chase, doing some things as a banker. I wound up starting Progress Playbook around 8 years ago, and we have a mission now to help entrepreneurs to really equip entrepreneurs to design the business of the communities that they love. So we have uh, different programs. We have an incubator for adults who are starting businesses,
Mhm.
and we help them to through a phased approach, help them to get the mentorship, the tools, the capital, even to be able to launch their businesses and also to uplift their communities as well through their businesses. Um, and then we have a youth program called the Empire Project, work with young to help them to identify challenges or problems in their neighborhoods and help them to build businesses around those challenges that address things like, mental health or gun violence or lighting issues, anything that might be impacting their quality of life in their neighborhood. So it's kind of what we're up to. We do more things than that. We also support a ton of organizations throughout the city and helping them to manage and to design and to facilitate their programs as well. So government, yeah, that's kind of what we've been up to. So
Wow.
how
Wow.
we
That's
got here.
that's a lot. 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 Um, Talk to us. You have an upcoming event. Um, Talk to us about what's that about so we can come out and support you.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, we believe in, like I said, like our mission is to equip entrepreneurs to design the business, the lives, and the communities that they love. So everything is really rooted in love, is rooted in community, is rooted in like leveraging business. Business is all about problem solving. It's about adding value, solving problems. Through the ability of solving problems, um, increase the quality of life of and your own life, your family's life, your community's life, the world through innovation, right? Um, so we strongly believe at this intersection of neighborhood development and entrepreneurship, intersection of leveraging business to uplift places and neighborhoods. So we have a partnership with NYC Office of Neighborhood Safety, who also shares a similar core value or mission to make places, neighborhoods better, the neighborhoods that which we care about. Um, Care about all neighborhoods, but kind of some of the underinvested in neighborhoods. And the Renaissance Summit, which is an annual event that we do annually. This is really just our second year doing it. We continue to do it, but it's the Renaissance Summit, I think the name speaks for itself. It's June 14th, 2025. It starts at 10 a.m. It's at BRIC in Brooklyn, BRIC Media, downtown Brooklyn. But the Renaissance is really about, it's a culminating event that we do that speaks to what we do, which is that intersection of neighborhood development and entrepreneurship. And again, the name kind of speaks for itself. It's really about a revival. It is about cooperative economics. It's about reclaiming ownership of our communities through the power of business, really. So how can we leverage? So again, business is about problem solving. So how can we begin the problems, challenges, and opportunities in our own neighborhoods, and be able to not wait for others to make those changes, but to mobilize and to make those, to build those businesses and those social enterprises and those organizations ourselves. So we have at the event, this year, two panel discussions from some different entrepreneurs and leaders that will be talking. One panel is about community first and just really how to build community and business. And then the other one is about talking about what's next, what's coming in terms of business and how you can leverage that in our own neighborhoods, like AI and cannabis and real estate and all these kind of emerging trends. And then we also have within our cohorts, we have a few of our businesses that will be pitching their businesses that talk about this intersection of neighborhood development and entrepreneurship, and how their businesses are essentially making their communities better, and their neighborhoods better as well. It's opportunities to network. We've got a ton of business service organizations there as well, where you can get access to different business services funding and legal services, and just opportunities to network. So it's really an event to inspire, to motivate, to educate, and to take, and it's a call to action. It's a call to action to be participatory in the changes that are happening within our neighborhoods, and not to wait for outside forces to make those changes, to
For us
make
to
changes
change,
that we
right?
may.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's what the event. Time to start a renaissance. Let's go. Another, then the next renaissance, then several, but this is another renaissance.
Wow, wow. Now you guys see, now you guys understand why he's sitting here. And this is so phenomenal. I don't even know. The Renaissance, you guys, again, is going to be on the 14th at Brick Media. You said it's going to be at Brick on Fulton? At BRIC Media on Fulton. You guys, you have to come out. You have to support, even for your own self, even if it's for your own businesses, to get the resources that they'll have out there. This is something that a space to curate. A lot of networking, a lot of collaboration opportunities, a lot of funding opportunities, and just the workshops that they'll be having to get you on the path of thinking more along the line of entrepreneurship. So definitely come out to the Renaissance Summit on June 14th. We also are collaborating with Trendsetters teens this year. We have the next gen Trendsetters, the summer youth program that we are collaborating on. So we're going to turn these content creators, we're going to turn this next generation into entrepreneurs through collaboration. And I'm looking forward to working with you and seeing what we can do, and continue making impact in our communities.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, always looking, I think a part of this work is in terms of our mission of building communities that we love, that requires um, collaboration. It requires everybody being participatory and having a stake in the game, even if small or big, like everybody has something to contribute. It requires us working together. The approach, it requires of many different things, but I think this an example of that and what's required in order to make meaningful change and transformation is the power of working collaboratively on projects. So also excited
Yes.
to support the young people in your program and helping them to leverage their skills of podcasting and communication and figuring out how, not figuring out, but learning how to take those skills and to monetize them and to uplift their neighborhoods through them as well.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. Well, thanks again. Thanks again for coming on, Lloyd. Anytime you want to jump on, anytime you got an event, anytime you just want to share and just sit down and chat, we here. The platform is yours. Progress Playbook. We completely support you and things that you're doing in the community. So, we looking forward to doing more, bigger, and better things to come. You take care. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Where can the audience, where are you located? Where is Project Playbook? If people want to reach out to you?
Yeah, I mean, ProgressPlaybook.com or Instagram, Progress Playbook, TikTok, Progress Playbook underscore, Facebook, same thing, Progress Playbook. You can find us, Progress Playbook, just Google search, you'll find us on all the platforms. Happy to support, collaborate, invest, and partner. So yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Do you have a location in Brooklyn?
Not we
Somebody can come into your.
Yeah, we have a physical location which is in Manhattan. We work out of it's on Fulton Street out of WeWork. So we have an office there. It's 222 Broadway. But if you hit us up beforehand, then we can schedule. You want to schedule and you want to come into the office and talk to us and things like that. Yeah, and we're working on getting some satellite offices kind of across in the various neighborhoods in which we are heavily invested in.
Okay. Again, you can get Progress Playbook at ProgressPlaybook.com, right? So again, that's where you can reach out to him and shoot them correspondence through their website. All right, we're gonna wrap up. Thanks, Trendsetters. Thanks again. Thanks again. Thanks again. It's your girl Heidi. Be great. You have a great week, you guys. Have a great week. Lloyd, thanks again.